Swanee, God has smiled on the Gators, no question about it.
Hey, what's going on, Gator fans? So this is going to be a read and reaction to an article that was written on Swamp 24/7 that says a report reveals which passer has the definite edge in the Florida quarterback battle. This is written by Zach Goodall of Swamp 24/7. So Florida has advertised that the quarterback battle between redshirt transfer Aaron Philo and redshirt freshman, Tramel Jones is far from over and will last into the fall training camp. But behind the scenes, it appears that one passer has separated himself from the other, at least through Gators spring camp. Matt Zanitz and Chris Hummer of CBS reports that signal caller Aaron Philo holds the definite advantage at this point in the competition. This is what they had to say. The Gators have an underclassman quarterback battle between Philo and Jones. Now, Philo is a guy who transferred from Georgia Tech and played underneath Buster Faulkner, who's the current offense coordinator for the Gators, and Tramel Jones is a second-year passer who flashed in limited reps in 2025. I also kind of thought that if you go back and look at the spring game, I thought Tramel Jones showed he had the best deep ball between the two. Timing, precision, anticipation, poise in the pocket, touch, ball placement. I thought he showed better in that regards. The battle remains open, but Philo has the definite edge at this point in the competition. Jones had his moments during practice, but Philo was the more consistent day-to-day player. And if Philo had a tough day, then the next day he killed it. A source said Philo served as Haynes King's backup in Faulkner's Georgia Tech offense for the last two seasons, completing 59 of 102 passing, 57.8%, 28 yards with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, and adding 95 yards and 1 touchdown, rushing over 8 appearances and 1 start. Philo and Jones split first-team reps throughout Florida spring camp, all the way through the Gators' orange and blue game, when Philo went 21 of 28 for 193 yards, while Jones completed 13 of 17 for 210 yards. Both of them threw a pair of touchdowns. While reflecting on his multiple picks during the exhibition, Philo would not consider himself a risk taker, but expressed confidence in his ability to make throws all over the field, which can lead him to take chances. I wouldn't call myself a risk taker. I believe I can make a lot of throws on the field, which sometimes probably gets me in a little trouble. I need to be better in checking the ball down there when it's not there. Philo joined Florida as the number 12 quarterback in the transfer portal and number 93rd overall transfer portal prospect, meaning beyond the quarterback position. According to 247 Sports finalized transfer rankings, which were unveiled on Wednesday. 247 Sports' Cooper Pentanega shed light on why Philo made such a significant jump in the rankings, as he was previously considered the number 17 transfer quarterback and the 106th first overall prospect. Following DJ Lagway's departure from Gainesville, Philo quickly followed Faulkner to Florida in hopes of securing the number 1 job this fall. In 2 seasons in Atlanta, Philo just started 1 game while appearing in 8 others. A crafty, instinctive playmaker who has shown the ability to create both inside and outside the pocket in a limited setting. Philo's potential as a steady hand in control of Florida's offense could be just what the Gators need in year 1 under John Summerall. And it's very important that they allow this quarterback competition to continue through fall. Not to bring up this guy's name again, but Billy Napier, in my opinion, one of the reasons why he got fired, not just because of how bad DJ looked underneath him, but I feel like he did a major disservice to DJ last year when he kept propping DJ up, saying, to the media, saying DJ looks really, 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 really good, and he is getting into a real groove heading into the 2025 season, when he knew that DJ Lagway was missing reps in practice, was out because of injuries, didn't really play at all in the spring game, didn't really practice to the level that he should have. And I thought Napier did a major disservice to not only DJ Lagway, but to the entire Gator football team by keeping him out and not letting him get his offseason reps in, not allowing him to build chemistry with his teammates on the field. Not to mention, there was also reports of DJ not building chemistry with his teammates off the field, but that's a whole other topic I'm not going to go down. I thought Billy Napier did a bad job of handling the DJ Lagway situation throughout the offseason last year. I mean, granted, he knew DJ Lagway was probably the reason why he got that fourth year at Florida that he shouldn't have got, and why he got a couple of extra years that he maybe shouldn't have got. But you should have protected. If you knew this guy was the reason why you were still in Gainesville, you probably should have protected him a little bit more. And for the betterment of the team, you probably should have went with Tramel Jones last year, because and throughout the entire season, because if Tramel Jones is the one who went through all the reps and went through all the off-season practice, well then he was better he should have been the starter, because of the fact that he had all the off-season to work on things, and he had the entire spring and summer and fall to go through those reps and work out whatever kinks that were in the offense. Than DJ, who was out almost the entire calendar year because of injuries. You should have went with Tramel in this one just because of the fact that he had all those reps in, instead of forcing a guy who had who obviously had a bunch of struggles that you did not work on fundamentally, accuracy, and also you throw in the fact that teams have more film on DJ to watch, have more time to study DJ on film. So I think what John Summerall is doing here by allowing this to go all the way into the fall and not automatically, naming a starter like that, I think he's doing a pretty good job. And I think while according to this report, it's clear that Philo may be ahead right now, there's a very good chance Tramel could beat him out when the fall camp starts before the Florida-Atlanta game on September 5th. So I like what John Summerall is doing here. Let these guys have the entire offseason to work things out. And if it's Aaron Philo, it's Aaron Philo. And if it's Tramel, it's Tramel. We'll see. I do think both of these guys will. I think both of these guys will handle the pressure of playing this season a little bit better than DJ did last year. So that's really it. Thank you for listening.